if anything, FromSoftware has some of the best animations and has the most animations too. Like, from any game I can think of, like, Souls games have so many animations for everything. Like, if you know how to animate, you would be mind blown by the amount of animation work that's in these games. It's one of the biggest reasons why no one can copy their game. It's because the sheer amount of animation carries over from their Demon Souls to Dark Souls 1 to Dark Souls 2 to Dark Souls 3 to Elden Ring to... You know, they have been accumulating, like, animation assets for years and years. Super hard to compete with them on the animation front. Although now with some of the... I don't know if you guys have seen, like, some of the recent, like, tech demo of UE5. Like, now they can, like, imitate facial animation just by, like, a phone video or whatever. It's, like, super interesting now. So I don't know if that will hold true for forever, like, the animation. But when it comes to, like, animation where you consider, like, enemy animation, you can't really... You can't, like, capture someone... Like, you can't mocap a boss animation. Like, you can't mocap that. I guess you could, like, maybe for this one with someone on horseback, but... Good thing I switched target. Stupid boss. It's gonna hurt. Nice. Oh, host is about to be dead, I think. Where's Phantom at? Did he book it? Just set himself a warming stone back there. This is so annoying. At least the boss is actually doing work. Okay, we got 7,000 from this guy. I love how they're ignoring everything else, though. Simply lack awareness? Honestly, I think a lot of that just comes with with experience. Like, you can't ask too much from players that have only been playing this game for a certain amount of time, let alone have only started playing Souls games with Elden Ring. Especially weapon moveset that take a minute just to recognize the weapon. Yeah, that's true, like, that's very true. We tend to forget about that, but just recognizing what you're fighting against a lot of times, we take that for granted because we've been there, we have a lot of experience. Like, this is really nothing new to us. But for the average player, like, for them, they need to recognize everything in order for them to, like, get accustomed to it. Like, some people don't even know, like, the full moveset of the main weapon they're using. Like, just keep that in mind. Which is normal, that's the thing. It's absolutely normal. It's the learning curve, that's it. But yeah, we do fight some of these players. But the game compensates for them by making it free to spam as much as they want and creating frame traps for me when there's two of them spamming. And now that we're playing at low level, we get the mad disadvantage a lot of times, especially nowadays. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, but like at the very, very beginning, we always did less damage than our opponent. And then after that, it started to taper off. And then most of the time, we were doing more damage than our opposition at around like maybe level 40, 50. And now it's going back again. Like, we're doing less damage than whatever we're fighting most of the time. So it goes like up and down. Dark Souls 3 was more rewarding. I think to each his own, man. To each his own. I know there's a lot of people that did not like Dark Souls 3 and really liked Elden Ring. Although, to be fair, I think a lot of these people did not play as much like after the Cartus Curve Sword patch. And I would argue that was kind of a big deal for Dark Souls 3. Oh, our teammate is in trouble. Got you, bro. Good shit, teammate. A co that didn't die as you invaded. A co, period. It's a co. It's a miracle. You know a bunch of diehard Dark Souls 2 fans? I know a bunch of Dark Souls 1 fans too. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with preferring like one game over the other. Like, a lot of people will prefer whatever they were best at, right? I think it's perfectly normal. But I feel like we went over this topic like quite a lot. Like, it's not like... I don't really think we need to talk about this as much, like comparing like the Souls games, which is worst. I think it's more of a thing that which is best, but the way I see it is that usually the latest game they release still improves a lot more than they downgrade over their predecessor. It's just that there's always going to be like things that are better and things that are worse. And it comes down to if the things that are worse for you are a deal breaker. Like for instance in Elden Ring, a lot of the things that improved are like neutral, the variety of moveset, stuff like that. And then the things that got worse, obviously player limit, covenant, like that sort of stuff. Like invasion areas. That's bad. I don't know why I still try. I'm like trying to see if I got priority. Let's not test it. Same range. Aim punch! Insane! He actually got saved by an aim punch. What a game, dude. What a fucking game. Like, stuff like that is things that we've never seen in other Souls that are, like, so much worse. And it comes down to, is aim punch a deal breaker to you? For me, it is. It's too important. It makes it so that it changes completely the outcome of the fight. Like, look at it. He's not dead anymore, and we might die because we risk getting ganked. You see how dumb that is? Oh, that's bad. Yeah, at least he's dead. We're not gonna take the ladder. Whoa, just realized the host is here. insane that goes through walls. GG. Just realized we're gonna need to buy more bleed bullets. Alright, I guess it's here. Nice. One HP. Good shit, Mongoose. So much easier though in 2v2s. Oh man. Fucking Mongoose, dude. You don't get the point of Thunderstorm. If we're being honest, Thunderstorm really doesn't serve much of a purpose in this game. Like, to be honest, like, it really doesn't. They could have easily ditched it. Like, even the blues don't really serve a purpose either, because there's no solo invasions. It's like the only point of the Thunderstorm is to have, like, invasions happen when you're alone, but I mean, there's so little people that use it too. Like, you could have easily made it so you can be invaded just by using the fur-calling finger remedy. That's, like, you know what I mean? Where is it? You could have easily made it with the fur-calling. Like, the Taunter Stung is like that extra step that makes no sense. You know what I mean? Like, there's two items that could have easily done, like, that effect. The same effect. They don't right now, but you could have ditched the Taunter Stung and just made it so you're invadable on fur-calling. That's it. Actually, like, the game is considerably more active than your average game. It's just that it segments the player base so goddamn much that you don't notice it anymore. Well, now it's much better with the invade everywhere item, but other than that, like, there's so many different level brackets, all separated by weapon upgrade, all that stuff. There are ways to make this a lot better. Like I said, guys, if they made it so that the max level was a lot lower, would incentivize players to play at the max level, so you have one big chunky level bracket where everyone kind of plays at. You got a caster, got more people. What is that lock on? What the hell? Bro. Well, I surely got blendered. Yeah, invading was near impossible before the invade everywhere item. That's true. You know what's funny, Shadow? I feel like the CBV is a good example, because CBV in Dark Souls 2 is like one of the few things that could really, like, blender you from start to finish and you couldn't really do much. Like, it was just gonna pile up on you. But then in Elden Ring, there's like almost everything does that. Like, almost every projectile has that effect just because of the nature of, like, the no combo thing. Oh, shit net. This guy has horrible shit net. Holy shit. This is gonna be horrible. Insane. There you go. Yeah, the Dark Souls 3 thing where the stun would diminish every time you well, the thing is, Dark Souls 3 was made around, like, Dark Souls 3 was made around combos. That's also, like, an important thing to mention. And so, like, when you got hit once, it was expected that you would get hit twice because the damage was built around that. In Elden Ring, that also happens the exact same way, except the game is not built around combos. So if you get hit twice in Elden Ring, you're near death. Whereas in Dark Souls 3, if you get hit twice, you're not as damaged as you are in Elden Ring. That's a big difference. Yeah, pretty much, Chirko. Like, even if the stun diminishes, like, if you get hit 3 times in Elden Ring, it's literally like getting hit 6 times in Dark Souls 3. That's a kill. That is a kill. If you hit someone 6 times in Dark Souls 3, I think that's what a Claymore takes to kill someone. If they have regen, maybe a 7th one, but yeah, 6 hits in Dark Souls 3 is 3 hits in Elden Ring. Way easier to get 3 hits, or to get hit 3 times when you're invading, because of blenders and all that stuff, right? It's just a side effect for invaders, really. Because I personally, if I'm being honest, I think I prefer the no combo system. Not a big fan of how they made poise. In Elden Ring, I feel like I can get around the poise system. I don't mind it. But I feel like they balanced it poorly. Like, they killed way too many weapons because of the poise. But when it comes to combo, I think I prefer the way combos are in Elden Ring. I think we need to respawn here. Like, I like the way they have it so that every time you hit someone, or like not every time, but like 99% of the, or maybe not 99, maybe 90% of the time when you hit someone, you have priority afterward. Maybe not 99. There's actually a lot of cases where that's not true, but a lot of time when you hit someone, you're gonna have priority after, and that opens up so many more possibilities for combo. Whereas in Dark Souls 3, you can like just easily roll out of like nearly everything. And there's not too many things that can... Okay, let's be more intelligent with the way we play here. Compelling gameplay. Very compelling. Hey, would you like to play a game where it's never your turn? This game is way too spammy, man. I think the bad design in this is the way you can just spam these spells forever. Yeah, host is kind of weak. But we definitely want to kill that Phantom. It's spacing. Oh, it's not my turn anymore. Interesting. What if I do this? Oh. All right, it's your turn, buddy. Oh my god. No, but like, jokes aside, it is pretty impressive. I say play with her feet, like with a dance pad. I guess I should clarify that. It's like when you say playing with your feet, it sounds like someone is playing with like their feet on the controller. That would be even more impressive. Like, oh, no hit. Yeah, can't combo. Oh, we can't tank that, really. Alright, well, it's over now. Let's just finish this. Oh! He does no damage. Unreactable too. 140k runes. Yeah, it do be like that.